Hi, this is the video for the Zoom call that unfortunately we were not able to finish at 10 o'clock this morning. Um, Around the time that the meeting was starting, it looked like the storm was coming, one of the cells was coming right through Northport. Lightning struck and boom, my internet went out. So it's back on now, and I was able to get back on the Zoom call just to see if anybody was still on there, and I was really surprised. I had several students still on the call visiting, so that was really super fun. We went through this together, but I wanted to go ahead and post it on Dojo, so on a video, so that everybody could do it whenever you can. So hopefully tomorrow we'll all be able to see each other and play games against Ms. Sanchez class. So super excited about that. So once again, thank you for your patience. Sorry we can't help the weather. So I'm going to go ahead through this lesson. All right, so last week we were learning about polygons, and polygons are shapes with straight sides and vertices. So we learned that one of the shapes with all sides equal was the square. A hexagon has 6 sides. The triangle with 3 sides, a trapezoid, and the rhombus shape. Now, the rhombus is a parallelogram. It means that it has all sides are parallel, or it has this side and this side are parallel to each other, and opposite sides are parallel to each other, rather. And what parallel means is that if the lines will continue forever and never ever cross each other. Now, when lines cross each other, like in the triangle, is not a parallelogram, because this line and this line intersect right here. On the trapezoid, the top and the bottom lines are parallel, but if you look at the ones on the sides of this trapezoid, if they continue, they would intersect. And what intersect means is that they come together. All right, so with polygons, I had this cutie little pirate picture sent in by Jaden, and she was excited that she used both polygons and non-polygons to make her pirate, and I thought it was super cool. So today we're going to be composing different shapes using other smaller shapes, and I wanted to talk through the vocabulary words. The first one is compose, and compose just means you take 2 things and put it together when it's talking in geometry. So if I take 2 different squares, I put them together, it would compose a rectangle. Now, if I already have the rectangle and I split the 2 apart, then I am decomposing. Now, I'm sorry I'm not able to move these things around on the recording of the Zoom call, but I think you get the point. Now, when you made your ships, and here's some of the ships that were submitted to me from last Friday, you use these shapes to compose a ship, which I think they are all magnificent ships. Now, today, you're going to take your little baggie, and you have some shapes in there, so go ahead and with your 3 triangles, compose a new shape. All right, so how many of you compose your new shape? And it is a trapezoid. Did anyone make a trapezoid? Awesome. All right, now if you put 2 trapezoids together, what would you make? If you said hexagon, Wow, you are great at composing. So you'd have to put the long side of this hexagon with the long side of this I'm sorry, the long side of this trapezoid with the long side of this trapezoid to make your hexagon. Now, if you put two triangles together, what new shape do you make? How many of you said a rhombus? All right, so the next shape is you're going to compose a new shape using one rhombus and three triangles. Okay, how many of you made it even bigger trapezoid? Very, very cool. Now, you can use your shapes and explore and see what other new shapes you can create on your own. Here's a couple of cool things to do. I searched and I found these two websites, and I'm going to post those on Dojo. They are www.coolmathforkids.com/manipulatives pattern blocks. This website will let you pull some different pattern blocks down, and you can turn, twist them, manipulate them. I tried to go to the website on another recording and it lost the recording. So I'll let you do that on your own. It's pretty cool, pretty self-explanatory. But what is really neat is in the right hand corner, you can take a look at they have some shapes like a bunny rabbit and flowers and different things that you can pull down, and you can create those shapes by just covering with the pattern blocks. There's another one, mathplayground.com, with the pattern blocks website. You could probably Google pattern blocks digital and find, or online and find, many different online manipulative tools that you could use for pattern blocks. These are just two I found that look pretty good. All right, and so if there are many ways that you could compose hexagons. And if we're in school, and I think we did this earlier this year, but I usually like to do it several times a year, is to try to make hexagons with different shapes and put them together in different ways. So my challenge to you is to see how many ways you can make a hexagon using the shapes you have. All right, boys and girls, stay safe. Hopefully the worst of the stormy weather is over, but just in case, I thought I'd post the video because coming up with the time for a Zoom can be a challenge. So thank you once again for your patience, and happy composing.